Hi guys, this is the Black Billionaire. Welcome to another episode of the $1 Billion Dream podcast. So last week I said whoever guessed the topic will be treated today gets a gift from me. But unfortunately, no one was able to predict it. I'm sorry. So today we have in the house a very beautiful lady, the CEO of Meerori Fashion. Let's welcome Aisha Abubakar Manga.
Hello.
Hi, welcome.
Thank you.
Okay, Aisha, your fashion sense is actually something that motivated me to bring you to this show. And because of that, I would love you to relate to my audience what your motivation is. You're the CEO of Meerori Fashion, right?
Yes.
Can you give us a background story? What motivated you? What was the idea behind Meerori? What's Meerori itself? I hope I'm getting the name right.
Yes.
All right.
All right. So, actually, my name is Aisha Abubakar Manga. I studied computer science.
Wow.
Actually, I've had the passion of being a fashion designer ever since I think secondary school.
Okay.
But I didn't get to study it as a course. I did computer science instead.
Okay.
So I decided after I was done in my uni, I went to a fashion school for 6 months.
Wow.
I did the course and everything. I became a fashion designer. Then I launched my business beginning of 2025.
That's impressive.
Yeah.
I can tell from your looks that you're a tech girl. You're very serious one at that.
Is it the glasses that deceiving you?
Yeah. These tech people now, you see them going around with Blu-rays and all of that.
Yeah.
And so how has transitioning been from tech to fashion? I mean, you still juggle both together, right?
Yes, I still juggle both. But when I started my fashion design, I had to drop the tech.
Oh, wow.
Yes, because I was a full-time fashion designer. But now I'm starting to pick it up. I'm into data analysis and whatnot. Yeah.
So before we go into the fashion idea and everything, can you tell us about if you were to be a full-time tech girl, what you mentioned data science,
Yes,
data analytics,
data
so we don't
analytics.
have to go there, but just brief us about your tech journey and then we'll come to how you transitioned from tech to fashion.
Well, my tech journey has been very smooth. Initially, I did not want to study computer science, I told you.
Mentioned.
I went with the mindset of being a medical doctor.
You had many career choices.
It was more of like, it has been, since I was young, my dad was like, oh, you're going to be a doctor. It hasn't been something I wanted to do.
Okay.
So when I went to uni, on the day of registration, actually, I changed my mind. But as of that point, I did not know what I wanted to study. So I just played it safe by going with computer science.
Okay. Okay, Aisha, from the way you dress, the way you talk, and even your name, one can tell you need no Jewish prophet to tell that you are from the northern part of Nigeria.
Yes, I
So
am.
as a northern lady, can you tell us how the rich culture of the northern people has influenced positively your sense of fashion?
Well, I would say I grew up, from the way I grew up at home, we're always dressing modestly. Yeah, covering up, wearing clothes that are not too revealing. I try to incorporate that in my fashion
Into your
design.
fashion, that's beautiful.
Yes, I try to incorporate that and also make it trendy and stylish too.
Wow. Aisha, as the CEO of Meerori Fashion, where do you see yourself in the next, say, 5 to 10 years?
In the next 5 to 10 years, I see myself having different franchises of Meerori Fashion across the country.
Franchise. That's
Is that the right word to use? Franchise?
Franchise is good because you know what it means to actually own a business where others come and franchise.
I see my business growing. I plan to open, if it's going and I'm getting money, of course, I plan to open different branches across the country.
Okay.
Yes.
I don't know if this is good for the media, but can you give us your steps? How do you intend to reach this goal of yours, this short and long-term goal of yours?
Okay. For now, I told you, I launched it last year.
Yeah.
So I'm the one in charge of practically everything. I do the meetings with the clients, I do the cuttings, I do the design, I do the content creation and everything. So I would start by employing people that will actually do some things for me.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll employ tailors too, and I'll have to get a bigger place and get more machines and everything. But for now, it's just a small business, but it's going somewhere definitely. I
Okay.
see the potential.
As a creative in the fashion world, what inspires you?
Well, it all comes back to during COVID.
Okay.
Yeah, I think all of us had like a pause
Yeah,
in our
yeah. There
life,
was a
career-wise,
pause
education-wise, and everything.
everywhere.
So we were under lockdown, of course, and my aunt back then was a fashion designer. So I used to go and help her, iron, arrange stones and whatnot. So I think my love for fashion design started growing from
Heightened.
there.
Yeah.
Yes. So I think she's my number one inspiration,
Wow.
actually. Yeah.
So the lockdown that made a whole lot of us depressed.
Yeah,
Most of us
I took
fear.
up a trait
Yeah, you
and
took
yeah.
up. Yeah, that's very beautiful. So, what's the weirdest ways you've gotten an idea?
I think I get most of my inspiration from maybe when I'm at a wedding, I see what other people wear. I'm like, okay, this combination goes with this. What if I add a cape on this? What if I
Wow,
add a collar? Stuff like that. I also sketch and draw in my free time. So I have a
wow,
sketchbook that I sketch designs and all that.
that's
So yeah.
that's really creative of you. As a new age fashion designer, what does fashion mean to you?
To me, fashion is an expression. I mentioned that I sketch.
Yeah,
So
you
I
did.
try to bring that art to life.
Okay,
So that's what fashion is to me.
okay. So you use fashion as the stage, as a platform where you express your artistry skills.
Yes.
Wow, spot on. That's very beautiful.
Thank you.
Okay. You need no Jewish prophet to tell you that the fashion industry is saturated. How do you stand out as a fashion designer?
Well, I try my best to stay original and not copy because a lot of fashion designers nowadays they just copy and paste.
Yeah.
They are more or less tailors. But I try my best to stay unique. I try to design things that are new.
Okay.
Yeah. And I try to understand my clients' needs and what they want to do, and I try to replicate it.
That's beautiful. Can you tell us how your days of little beginnings looks like? What were the processes you went through in starting the business?
Okay, so there is no business you can start without capital, of course. So I was able
Definitely.
to save from my NYC days.
Wow. Wait.
Yes.
The same NYC ID.
Yeah, the same
How were
NYC, the
you?
same text 3K.
How did you
Yeah.
save?
I was able to save
How did
from
you save?
my NYC, I don't know.
Ah,
God's grace. So I saved for like a whole year, and at the end of the service, I was able to buy myself a sewing machine. So that's where it started. I got myself a sewing machine, and then I started collecting like clients, my neighbors, and then my mom introduced me to some of her friends too. So from there, I was able to save from all the profit I was getting. I was able to save and brand my business. I got the paper bags, I got the stickers, I got the labels and everything. Then I started. So that's how my journey began.
it's amazing how you were able to kickstart a business leveraging NYC. This same thing that, okay, let me not say, but it's really, really, really
I
crazy.
guess you just have to have a lot of discipline when it comes to saving money. Yeah.
So popular speakers will tell you it's not just about passion. Your passion has to bring you something. It has to earn you revenues. So can you tell us how this passion of yours, how you've been able to scale through as a fashion designer and how much revenues it has brought in to your pockets?
Well, I wouldn't say it was an easy journey because at first, at first I used to sew for free.
Ah,
Yeah, that's where it
bad
started.
business.
I used to do it for free just so I could gain clients and
Clients, yeah,
customers.
that was good.
And before I could start pricing like what it was actually worth, I needed to gain their trust. So clothes that are worth like I'm supposed to sew them for 25K, I would just say, okay, just give me 18 or 20K, just so I could gain their trust
Sure,
and
sure.
get customers.
That-
So yeah, it wasn't really an easy part for me. I had to take a lot of sacrifices. I lost a lot of sleep, and money wise too. I think it was like 2 or 3 months into the business that I started getting profit. Yeah.
That was a very good move, and you see, it was that stuff you did that actually brought you the clients that you have currently.
Yes.
So going forward, yeah, I know you maintain good relationship with these people. Just like every other business, customers can be a little bit tough. So in the fashion world, can you tell us your experience with bad clients, if you have any, and how you've been able to overcome such situations?
Okay, I wouldn't say I've encountered any client that has given me headache
Wow, you people
yet,
are cool. Hey.
but I try to understand your needs
Yeah.
when I'm talking to you as a client. Okay, you want this in so way. I don't think this is going to look nice on you because of your body structure. Why don't we do this instead? And I try to confirm. Okay, you want this? I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it this way for you. Do you want it like this? You know, stuff like that. So that in the future, if you do this and they say, but I'm be like, but we agreed on this, yeah.
Yeah.
And another method I've used is I used my mom as a test subject when I was learning to sew.
Okay.
So I sort of studied her. She was like a case study. I sew for her and give her and be like, and she'll now be like, oh, I have a problem with this. I'm like, okay. I think that sort of made me understand how clients can be difficult and how to handle them.
KYC. Know your customers.
Yes.
Okay. In few minutes, can you sell Meerori fashion to the audience?
If you're looking for a high class, elegant, modest brand, then Meerori Fashion is for you. We pay attention to details and what our client wants, and we're affordable too.
Hi guys, the Black Billionaire. Thank you so much for watching this episode of our podcast. See you some other time. Bye.